So, hi guys. So, I want to basically pre-record these prophetic visions that I saw. I feel like something's going to take place. I don't know if it's 2025 it's going to happen or years from now, but I'm going to pre-record this because I didn't get the yes from God whether I should post it or not. So, I'm just going to pre-record it. Today is January 3rd and it's 12:08 p.m. Okay. So roughly around, I don't remember the time I saw the vision actually, but I saw a vision of a man and he had his head in his hands. Like he was sitting down, he had his head in the palm of his hands. It was like a, what did I do? Like it was someone that was like really deep in thought. Okay. I feel like that may have something to do with another prophetic word that I'm supposed to post out, because right before I saw that, I did see a ring. But after I saw that vision, roughly 10 to 15 minutes, not even 10 to 15, sorry, maybe like 7 to 10 minutes after, I saw an ape, okay? After I saw the ape, I saw a family of gorillas sitting in like the jungle, like together. And then I heard the Lord say ape, and then I heard gorilla. So I said, okay. So I looked up the meaning of ape, and the meaning of ape is swift, active. But then I looked up the meaning of gorilla, and gorilla means rebellion. So I wrote that down. So automatically I knew right away that had to do with something taking place very swiftly based on the rebelliousness of someone or a group of people. But because I saw a group of gorilla, I figured, okay, that might be a group of people, it might be a family, it might be a bloodline that has rebelled against God. So that was instantly what I interpreted. So when I went to go back to sleep now, I did not fall into sleep. Again, these are visions, they're not dreams. So as I was laying down and I was transitioning to go to sleep, I started to see more visions. So I did not go into a full sleep. Instead, I just kind of just kept my eyes closed and really just stayed in the middle. Basically, not sleeping, but not awake fully, like just the transition stage. I made sure I kind of stayed there for a bit because I wanted to stay alert to pay attention to the visions that I was seeing. So then the Lord showed me a vision of pyramids, which confirmed Egypt. And then I saw one of the pyramids exploding like a bomb, right? And as it exploded, I started to see people running for their lives. And then I saw like a male specifically that was running, and he had that wrap on his head. It's that, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the same wrap that it's like the thing that the males wear in the Middle East, and it's red and white, and it has like checkered, red and white checkered, and they have that little ring around it. So he was wearing that. I don't know what it's called. Please don't get upset at me for not being able to, describe the name of it, I guess. But I saw him running for his life, right? And I knew right away, okay, this is something that is taking place in the Middle East or Egypt. One, Egypt, because I saw the pyramid exploding, but it can also represent the Middle East because I know that thing that he had on his head, a lot of people in the Middle East wear that. So after I saw that vision, I was like, whoa, I knew it had to do with the rebelliousness of people and people rebelling against God. So I knew that was the interpretation. So I opened my eyes and I wrote it down, and then I went back to lay down. So as I'm laying down again, I started to see inside the pyramids, but I'm seeing inside the pyramid years back, like centuries back. I started to see these human-like people, but they were disfigured. Like the face was disfigured, the body was disfigured. Basically, they were deities. These were like human formed people, but their faces were like deities. And these were people that like this was now, like this vision is now back in the day, like centuries back. And God was showing me, they almost look like mummies, but they were in flesh. So basically, I wouldn't be surprised if they are now mummies, like wrapped up in these pyramids as mummies. But the vision that God showed me, he was showing me them before they became mummies, basically. And these were like deities, like these were like human, like, I don't want to say people or creatures, I don't know how to describe it, but they were like human like, but they had disfigured faces. One of them had like claws coming from their mouth, like they were like human but disfigured faces. So you can tell that they were deities, or like some sort of like, regardless, like it reminded me of like watching the fantasy, when I watch the fantasy movies and you see like some of these creatures and they're like flesh, human like, they have human bodies, but their faces are disfigured and they're like, they look like animal like, basically, in the face, but their bodies are human. Like that's what I was seeing. And then I started to see like some of them, they were very disfigured, and they were the deities, basically. So the reason why God showed me back in the day was because he was showing me like, these are the deities that they worshipped, these are their gods, these are what they worship. And they were the people in the Middle East and people in Egypt were rebellious against God, basically. So then fast forward, the vision I saw before this vision of the centuries, that was God showing me like the results of their rebelliousness, right? And so I don't know if this is something that's gonna happen in the Middle East, but he definitely showed it to me. He showed me like, I just saw some pyramids exploding and sand everywhere, people running for their lives, and definitely something's going on in the Middle East, and it has to do with the rebelliousness of people against God. Okay, so I wanted to share that. Love you guys. Bye.